In the grounds of a grand country house in South Derbyshire, preparations are underway for a cookery course. Not an unusual event. Here you can sharpen your knife skills, perfect your pasta making, or learn the secrets of smoking your own salmon. But today, it's all about taste, or more correctly, a lack of it.
When I was going through chemo, things were more bland.
A bit of a metallic-y taste, so everything kind of just tasted the same.
I think it just tastes like when you wake up in the morning, first thing, you know that taste before you brush your teeth. It's like that, but all the time.
These cookery students, accompanied by their partners, have all been undergoing chemotherapy treatment for cancer and suffering one of the most common side effects, a metallic taste in the mouth.
The chilli in it starts to mellow after that amount of time.
This man, Ryan Riley, a cookery writer and food stylist, hopes to change all of that and restore their love of food. Ryan was just 18 when his mother, Krista, was diagnosed with lung cancer, and he became her full-time carer as she underwent chemotherapy.
She really loved eating, and when the treatment started to hit her quite badly, there was a point where she couldn't really taste or enjoy anything.
Up to 80% of chemotherapy patients experience a change in their taste buds or a total loss of taste. So, in memory of his mother, Ryan created Life Kitchen.
Cancer patients had been let down by this. There is no real advice out there for how to enjoy food. Here you can see on the bottom, it's still wet.
He's now running free cookery courses all over the country, using strong and powerful flavours such as lemon, parsley, garlic and even chilli and mint on a pasta carbonara dish.
Brilliant. Yeah, I loved it. I loved the combination of the chilli and the mint, which I wouldn't normally put in carbonara. So, yeah, it was fab, and hence why the plates are empty.
I'm just going to drain off the lentils.
For Wendy, who lives in the village of Hilton in South Derbyshire, this is a very welcome distraction after an incredibly difficult few months.
So at the end of April, I found a lump on my breast. I thought, this isn't right. So that was literally on the Saturday. On the Monday, I went to the doctors. Within 2 weeks, I had an appointment at the breast clinic in Burton, at which I had a mammogram, ultrasound and biopsies. And a fortnight later, that was it. I was told mastectomy, chemotherapy, radiotherapy. So it was all done within 5 weeks.
She's now undergoing chemotherapy and hopes the ice cap will prevent her hair loss. But being a food lover, she was most fearful of losing her taste buds.
The idea of that, I thought, no, I might lose weight, but actually, no, I'd still like to enjoy my food.
Ryan developed his ideas intuitively, picking big, bold flavours like this dish of caramelised mushrooms with herbs and lentils.
We get some people who have not tasted things in a year, 6 months, a couple of weeks for them, and they come and they taste some of our dishes, and it's the first experience they've had of flavour. And if you can just imagine that, it's quite an intense and emotional time for them.
The flavour of the mushrooms and the gremolage are fabulous, absolutely fabulous.
Just because you're living with cancer doesn't mean you can't still live.
Professor Barry Smith, a sensory expert, heard about Ryan's project and was able to tell him that there's science behind these homespun dishes.
Well, quite often he was using dishes that were very rich in umami, and umami is the fifth taste. So we've got, basic tastes like salt, sweet, sour, bitter. And that fifth taste, umami, is that meatiness that you get in mushrooms or Parmesan cheese, also in tomatoes. Quite often when people are having cancer treatments, they might get dry mouth. And umami actually naturally accentuates saliva flow. It actually boosts the other basic tastes.
And by using herbs, particularly mint, Ryan was triggering the powerful trigeminal nerve, which connects the eyes, nose and mouth.
It's the one that rings bells when you have too much wasabi or mustard. You feel it there, the bridge of the nose. And what you're getting from mint is not only the characteristic smell, but you get a cool sensation in the mouth.
The Life Kitchen dishes often combine unexpected ingredients like these pineapple tacos filled with prawns, onion and coriander. But this course delivers other surprises too.
One of the nicest things that I found today, and the unexpected one that Ryan hasn't mentioned yet, is actually all the crowd who are here getting together and they're already sharing opinions, views, experiences of what happened to them. No, my taste buds are fine. No, my taste, what I found was this. It's actually kind of the networking and the social element of it, which will be as much fun as this will be.
And cancer is so isolated.
I must say it's lovely to talk to people you would never normally in your life come across, and you've all got one thing in common.
Something like this is really good because it does make you think that everyone has got the same kind of side effects.
Life Kitchen has already attracted the support of celebrity chefs.
Should have gone music level 3, the wind down.
And now Nottingham's Michelin-starred chef Sat Baines is adding his backing.
My job for the last 32 years is about extracting as much flavour out of every single ingredient that comes into a kitchen. What Ryan's doing is trying to reintroduce flavours back to people that have got cancer and going through chemo and they've lost their taste buds. That's got to be the worst nightmare I can imagine. So to have someone that's really pushing, through the loss of his mum, he's worked out how he can enhance flavours and use umami, something we use a lot in the Fifth Taste, and enhance flavour. That's just mind-blowing.
It's been a few weeks since Wendy took part in the cookery course. There's been more chemotherapy and just a little light work at the family garden nursery business. And time to reflect on the Life Kitchen message.
It's going beyond the staying alive medical profession, keeping you alive. It's Ryan saying there is more to life than there is being alive. Let's enjoy it.
At home, Wendy and husband Chris have taken Ryan's recipes and added a few taste twists of their own. The carbonara with mint is now given even more punch with a generous grating of lemon.
How about the amount of lemon?
Spot on.
Yes!
And this is wild Alaskan salmon, guys. It's better to use the wild than the farmed stuff, simply because it's just nicer, it's more ethical.
Ryan's Life Kitchen is growing. He's writing a book, opening a permanent cookery school, and fielding interests from all over the world. His mother would be proud.
Wow. My mother is absolutely the guiding light in this. I started this for her, in memory of her, and I intend to carry it on in memory of my mother. She really meant everything to me, and this is it. This is Life Kitchen in memory of Krista Riley.